William Shakespeare's concept of comedy often involves elements such as mistaken identities, love triangles, clever wordplay, and a resolution that typically ends in marriage or reconciliation. His comedies frequently explore themes of love, transformation, and the absurdities of human behavior, often set in fantastical or pastoral settings. Unlike his tragedies, which end in death and sorrow, Shakespearean comedies conclude with harmony and joy. Key features of Shakespearean comedy. 1. Mistaken identity. Characters often disguise themselves or are misunderstood, leading to confusion and humor. 2. Love and marriage. Romantic relationships are central, and the plot usually culminates in one or more marriages. 3. Supernatural elements. Fairies, magic, or other fantastical elements often play a role. 4. Resolution and reconciliation. Conflicts are resolved, and characters are brought together in harmony. 5. Witty dialogue. Clever wordplay and humor are integral to the dialogue. Certainly. Let's delve into a detailed analysis of how A Midsummer Night's Dream embodies Shakespeare's concept of comedy, exploring its themes, structure, characters, and literary devices. 1. Structure and plot. A multi-layered comedy. The play is structured around 3 interconnected worlds. The Athenian court represents order, law, and societal norms. The fairy world represents magic, chaos, and transformation. The mechanicals, working-class characters, provide comic relief and a satirical perspective on art and performance. These worlds collide in the forest, a liminal space where the boundaries between reality and fantasy blur, allowing for the comedic chaos to unfold. 2. Themes of love and transformation. Love is the central theme, explored in various forms. Romantic love. The relationships between Hermia, Lysander, Demetrius, and Helena. Forced love. Aegis's demand that Hermia marry Demetrius against her will. Magical love. The love potion causes characters to fall in love irrationally, highlighting the fickle and absurd nature of desire. Reconciliation. By the end, love is restored to its proper order, and harmony is achieved. Transformation is another key theme. Physical transformation. Bottom's head is transformed into that of a donkey. Emotional transformation. Characters' feelings change due to the love potion, and they learn about themselves and others. Social transformation. The play ends with marriages, symbolizing social harmony and the resolution of conflict. 3. Mistaken identity and confusion. Mistaken identity is a hallmark of Shakespearean comedy, and A Midsummer Night's Dream uses it extensively. The love potion. Puck's mistake in applying the potion to Lysander instead of Demetrius causes Lysander to fall in love with Helena, abandoning Hermia. This creates a chaotic love quadrangle. Bottom's transformation. When Bottom is turned into a donkey, Titania, under the influence of the love potion, falls in love with him, creating a humorous and absurd situation. The play within a play. The Mechanicals' performance of Pyramus and Thisbe is a parody of mistaken identity and tragic misunderstanding, adding another layer of comedy. 4. Supernatural elements in the fairy world. The fairy world, ruled by Oberon and Titania, introduces magic and whimsy. Puck, Robin Goodfellow, a mischievous fairy who causes much of the confusion with his magic and errors. The love potion. A symbol of the irrational and uncontrollable nature of love. Titania and Oberon's conflict. Their quarrel over the changeling boy disrupts the natural order, causing chaos in both the fairy and human worlds. Their reconciliation restores balance. The forest setting, where most of the action takes place, is a place of transformation and freedom, contrasting with the rigid order of the Athenian court. 5. Resolution and reconciliation. Shakespearean comedies typically end with harmony and marriage, and A Midsummer Night's Dream is no exception. The lovers. Hermia marries Lysander, and Helena marries Demetrius, resolving the earlier conflicts. Titania and Oberon. Their reconciliation symbolizes the restoration of natural order. Theseus and Hippolyta. Their marriage frames the play, representing the triumph of order and reason over chaos. The Mechanicals. Their play, though hilariously inept, is performed at the wedding, celebrating the joy of art and performance. 6. Witty dialogue and wordplay. Shakespeare's use of language adds to the comedic effect. Puck's wit. Puck's playful and mischievous dialogue adds humor, especially in his asides to the audience. Bottom's malapropisms. Bottom's misuse of words, e.g., saying deflowered instead of devoured, creates unintentional humor. The lovers' arguments. The exchanges between Hermia, Helena, Lysander, and Demetrius are filled with dramatic irony and witty banter. 7. The play within a play. Metatheatrical comedy. The Mechanicals' performance of Pyramus and Thisbe serves multiple purposes. Comic relief. The amateurish acting and absurd staging, e.g., the wall played by a person, are hilarious. Parody of tragedy. The play mocks the conventions of tragedy, contrasting with the comedic tone of A Midsummer Night's Dream. Celebration of art. Despite its flaws, the performance is embraced by the audience, highlighting the value of creativity and storytelling. 8. Social commentary. Shakespeare uses comedy to subtly critique societal norms. Gender roles. Hermia's defiance of her father and Theseus's authority challenges patriarchal control. Class differences. The Mechanicals, though comically inept, are portrayed with affection, suggesting that art and creativity are not limited to the upper classes. The nature of love. The play questions whether love is rational or merely a product of external forces, like magic. 9. Symbolism and imagery. The moon. A recurring symbol of change, illusion, and the passage of time. The forest. Represents a space of freedom, transformation, and the subconscious. The love potion. Symbolizes the irrational and uncontrollable nature of desire. 10. Conclusion. A celebration of comedy. A Midsummer Night's Dream is a masterful example of Shakespearean comedy, blending humor, romance, and fantasy to explore universal themes. Its intricate plot, memorable characters, and playful use of language make it a timeless work that continues to entertain and resonate with audiences. The play's emphasis on reconciliation, transformation, and the power of love reflects Shakespeare's belief in the restorative potential of comedy. By the end of the play, the chaos is resolved, the lovers are united, and the audience is left with a sense of joy and wonder, reminding us that, as Puck says, if we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear.